Good morning. So DXY and euro dollar on this morning of the month close and quarterly close, so will be a shaking day. And we saw we went a little bit further than I was expected yesterday. I thought we would stop under this black level. So on a daily base, daily close base, we stopped right on the green one yesterday, as we see here, right on it. Today we went a little bit further and came back. So I am sure there will be a big bullish pressure on it, but I still expect a pullback on the DXY. I still think we should at least go back to retest this big trend line here, or even better to retest this area of the previous support and resistances that we had. So that's really what I'm looking for. I think first of all it's overdone, but second of all market has to do it, has to pump some momentum somewhere. So at least we should do this one, or well, at least I hope we should do that one, or perhaps this one, and then go higher up to the 38.2 fib. That's what I'm looking for. And it would be logical if we consider that markets always try to trap the crowd on one side. So everybody is going to get long on any pullback today. I think everybody will try to get long, and I want to try to get long euro dollar, for example, or USD when we touch this area perhaps, and when we touch that area for sure. That one will be very important because we see it's a very big black and multiple level area, and we had this top that has been holding for a while, so it's a very good place to get long with this support, fib and everything. So it's a fantastic confluence here. So that's what I'm looking at. And if we go zoom in a little bit inside a smaller time frame, what I look here is if we get a 4-hour close under this black level, that would tell me that the spike above this level, which is a very important black level, the spike above it, the movement above it would have been only a spike, like a phase break of the level. That's what I'm looking for. So it's important what will happen now. And then as soon as we close under it, we can see a back test and then a comeback. There is many options we could have, or it can go through it completely. But that's what I'm keeping an eye on very closely now. Then if we go to the euro dollar, same thing. Of course, it's the mirror effect. So I took a long here this morning. I took it, there is no level, there was nothing. I took it here because of this 4-hour signal we had, and this one stochastic was extreme. So that's why I took it, because I really think we will bounce on the euro dollar and DXY, of course. So we see we already had a good bounce, and we had those candles of indecision, of course. So we had a good bounce already this morning. Same thing here, which will correspond to what we saw on DXY. So we can either stop in that area, which would be the trend line on DXY, or go all the way back to there, which would be the very beautiful entry area where we had the previous low, exactly the same than DXY. So that's what I'm looking for. We are in crazy days today, so anything can happen. We can see anything moving 100 pips in a blink. So keep an eye on it, stay safe, and trade carefully, of course.